dude, if I see your penis one time during this whole entire trip, this trip is over.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
I'm Chris.
And today we're bringing you not one, but two movies out there for your viewing pleasure. Actually, the number one and number two movie at the box office this past week.
Oh, yeah. Finally.
The number one movie at the box office this weekend is Nun II.
Yeah, the Nun II.
Right?
Yeah, it's Nun.
Oh, there it is.
That's, yeah, okay.
Nun II.
That's a different one. That's the Flying Nun. We need a picture of the Nun II.
Oh, that's a flying nun, though, isn't she? Dude, Sally. I'm not going to lie. The other day, I was getting high as hell because it was my birthday.
Yeah, why not?
And literally, I sat there and watched a part of Smoking the Bandit for a while. The Nun 2 is out as the number one film of this past weekend, starring, and believe me, I know I'm going to butcher these names. Chris might fix them at the end. But the first, starring as Irene, Taissa Farmiga.
Taissa Farmiga. Actually,
I was very close.
Younger sister of the other Farmiga, Vera Farmiga.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they have a little bit of connection here. But here we go. This is I have two of them because they're both short. That's not it. Here we go.
So you know Bishop Form?
How do you?
Because he helped me when I was younger. My father believed I was mentally unstable. Or worse, a liar. But word of my visions reached the church. Cardinal Conroy specifically, and he sent Bishop Form to meet with me.
And this one.
My visions. I now know they are a miracle of God, and I am ready to commit my life to him.
See, I think it close to best exemplified who Sister Irene was. And those are both from the Nun one.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Next.
We have
Jonas Black? Is that how you say that?
Jonas Block, maybe. But yeah.
Jealous husband or angry father?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, usually it's one of the two. When an older man and a young, beautiful, not so innocent girl show up on my doorstep at this hour of the morning.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Thoreau, but you and I have never met.
Oh, and perhaps it's time we did. Call me Frenchie. Everyone does.
Also from the first one.
Nice. Yeah. And also in the movie, Anna Popplewell.
You have more power than anyone around you, and people will want it. And because you value power above all else, you will always be alone. It's incredible, really. I march to my execution very soon, and yet you are the one to be pitied.
That's from the TV show The Rain.
The what?
The Rain, Reign.
Oh.
It's like,
Did you like it? Was it your favorite movie ever?
No, that's I have to pick a place. And we also had this one, man.
Also in this movie, and this is why I saved her for last, because let's just be honest, she's taken over the movie world.
Yeah.
Like, she has been in so many movies this past year.
Yeah, I know.
I think the last 2 years, to be in fact.
We all saw her first in Wrinkle of Time, obviously.
Yeah, Wrinkle of Time when she played with that who'd she play with? That bitch that just burnt down Maui. Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is who is it?
It is the one, the only Storm Feed.
Reid. It's Reid. I fucked up there.
Did you really, dude? You can't send me stuff and get mad at me when I mispronounce it because you spelled it wrong.
Storm Reid.
Storm Reid. I thought it was Reid too. Gosh dang it. All right, Storm Reid.
It ends this way for everyone sooner or later, right? Some of us just get there faster than others. But we don't quit. Whether minutes. Or 2 days. We don't give that up. I don't want to give that up. We could just be all poetic and shit and lose our minds together.
That's from The Last of Us TV series.
I love The Last of Us. It made me so happy in my buttocks. So many other good people in this movie. The movie's called Nun II. We'll talk about it here in a little bit. That will be the first movie that we talk about today. Then the other movie we're going to talk about. Chris has been wanting to see this movie for 7.5 years.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this guy. Of this guy now, Hercule Poirot. Yeah, but yeah.
Did you go read the books yet?
I have them on my Kindle, waiting for me.
Nice. You know what I have waiting for me?
What?
Fallen Order Jedi Survivor.
Oh yeah.
It's downloading on my Xbox right now. As soon as I'm done, I'm playing it. Has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I just thought I'd inform you. Anyway, the movie is A Haunting in Venice. And I love the different posters. Like, they had another poster for this, too, that was pretty cool. It's the one I used for my advertisement.
Yeah.
Like, creativity was added to this by any means. But A Haunting in
Venice.
Why can't I speak the English
I don't
today,
know, man.
Chris?
I don't know. I can speak English.
A Haunting in Venice, starring the one, the only, the man that we love, Mr. Sir Kenneth Branaugh.
Is it Sir?
Yes.
I didn't know he's not. Okay.
Read anywhere.
There was right, there was wrong. Now there is you. I cannot judge this. You must decide.
You wish to go free without punishment for your crime? Then you must only commit one more. I will not stop you. You can't let them kill you. You give my body to the lake, and you walk away innocent at the station. You must silence me. Book can lie. I cannot. Do it! One of you!
Fuck, that's from the Orient Express. He's the best scene in that movie, and I couldn't wait to use it.
You're so white. Anyway. I'm just kidding. Anyway, great clip. I love that guy. Also in this movie, let's see who else you picked. You picked, Oscar award winning of last year, one of the greatest actresses that's had one of the careers that everybody in their life wish they could have now. She can literally go beat anybody. She could go play Terminator right now.
I actually, this last week I ordered the collector's edition of the DVD for Everything Everywhere.
Of Everything Everywhere and All the Time.
Yeah.
The one, the only, Michelle Yeoh.
Maybe it's like you said. Maybe there is something out there, some new discovery that will make us feel like even small pieces of shit. Something that explains why you still went looking for me through all of this noise. And why, no matter what, I still want to be here with you. I will always want to be here with you.
From Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Everything Everywhere All.
I was fucking in the movie. I was just
I
like,
knew you were gonna use that clip.
All the movie was just like, oh my god, I can't. I had to rehydrate because I was just streaming cheaters. But yeah.
Also in this movie, Jamie Dornan, guy from
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. Yeah.
The thoughts, the feelings that I experience are way beyond anything that you could call fantasies. Sounds and colors are more vivid, odors more intense. My skin becomes sensitive to even the slightest of pressure. The outside world means nothing, only the interior world is real. It is ways utterly compelling, compulsive. Nothing can pull you back from the edge. Not laws or threats of punishment, morality, religion, fear of death. All of those things are as meaningless as the life that you're about to extinguish.
From The Fall, an amazing scene.
That was good.
Yeah, I got one more person in this, dude. You gotta talk about it.
Oh, I know you got one more person. I'm just complimenting you. Chill out, bro.
Thanks, bro.
One of the funniest ladies to ever be on Saturday Night Live, if not one of the funniest comedic writers of all time, was also in this movie, acting this time, not just writing.
I haven't seen her in a while, too. You know?
Yeah, the one, the only, I love her, you love her, from Saturday Night Live's newsroom to jokes about sweaty balls, the one, the only, Tina McVeigh.
So it broke my heart to see these evil forces descend upon Charlottesville, and then our president, Donald John Trump, which I don't think people talk enough about what a stupid jackass name that is. It does not flow. Donald John, whatever, he gets away with it because he's gorgeous. Anyway, Donnie John comes out and he says that he condemns violence on many sides, Colin, and I'm feeling sick because, you know, I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I wasn't confused by it. No, Colin, Nazis are always bad. I don't care what you say.
Well, I don't say.
Colin Johnson always gets the back end of everything.
He's great.
Yeah, Haunting in Venice, that's the first one. Chris, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/Movies Don't Suck Podcast. We're on we're in w2mnet.com. Go number 2m is in moviesnet.com. You'll find us there along with a bunch of other great podcasts. You can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/Movies Don't Suck. We're on X at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram, MTS Podcast. And if you guys want to buy shirts with our logo on it, go to bonfire.com, search Movies Don't Suck and something to do. You'll find our shirts along with a bunch of other stuff Neil has made. And where you find podcasts from Movies Don't Suck and something to do. Neil, who are we talking about today?
What?
Yeah, wake up.
What's going on?
Shh. Wake up. Come on.
Oh yeah, sorry. You're taking forever. Yeah, anyway, I'm just kidding.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
I gotta josh you a little bit. We haven't seen each other in a while, so I gotta rib you.
You rib me.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna rib you.
Yeah, oh, gross. Yeah. All right, man.
Anyway, there's only one place I can talk about this week, and I have to because last Wednesday I was like, where the heck am I gonna go for my birthday? I want karaoke on a Monday. And this guy's like, this place. And after I posted that I was going to this place.
Oh, you changed it?
I got like over 30 RSVPs.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, why am I getting so many people RSVPing on a Monday night? But, and that's not including the people that didn't RSVP. But anyway, this place was it's just down the road for me. It's called Uncle Bentley's. It's on 51st and Sheridan in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Uncle Bentley's. I mean, this place is cool, bro. I mean, look at that. You got the old billing guy with the cigar.
Isn't it old pirate? Is it Irish pub? Because I'm seeing.
No, that's not what this is at all.
Okay.
You completely went the other direction.
It's just the green lights around the name. I don't know.
There's no green lights anywhere.
A green text on there, dude.
I know, I'm just kidding. Okay. But they have bar food that is really good. I got the wings.
Yeah,
I got some wings
They're
to munch
good.
on. I still haven't even tasted my cake. My cake's in the other room. I got to taste that before I go to bed. Well, because I was drinking too much. I didn't want to be like, cake. And I was singing too, so I didn't want to.
Yeah. Get your throat all weird, yeah.
So this is Uncle Bentley's. I mean, look how cool this place is.
Yeah.
Those are some of my friends there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. I think I am there. There I am. Yeah, you can see the stage in the background.
Yeah, and you're about to go up.
My friend Seth, while he was singing. I think I sang like 9 songs.
Yeah.
I signed up for 17 of them.
What'd you sign? What'd you sing?
Oh my God, I can't remember.
Okay.
Come Together, Machine Head, Big Balls. I can't remember all of them.
Yeah, a bunch, yeah. That's Neil with Roses.
But yeah, oh, there we go. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, and then we got this one right here. Yeah. But anyway, Uncle Bentley's place. It's they were nice. The food was great. Everything was affordable. So it wasn't like you weren't spending a shit ton of money for nothing. Literally, guys, get your chance. Go out if you're in Tulsa. It's a great place. They have bands. They have good food. You can smoke inside. I mean, like, what more do you need? Anytime I can sing this song on karaoke with a cigarette in my mouth, I'm so much better in life. Just telling you that. But here, let's read one review from them.
Okay.
Love, love, love Uncle Bentley's. It is a favorite Tulsa dive bar. Food is delicious. Regulars are always welcoming, and the servers are fantastic. I look forward to going here every Friday night I can. And it says price per person $20 to $30. So that's not bad.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Especially in today's environment.
Mm-hmm.
And this was literally a 5-star rating 1 month ago. I don't know if there's any 1-star.
May not, man.
Oh, yeah. I found a 1-star, but I'm not going to read it because it's obviously a racist.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, dude. And one says they're understaffed. Dude, they had 2 people working, one a cook and one bartender. She busted out drinks with my drunk ass and my drunk crew like it was nothing. Like, so I don't know what they're talking about. But Uncle Bentley's Pub and Grill, you can find them on Facebook.com/Uncle Bentley's, or you can go just directly to the bar at Uncle Bentley's on 51st and Sheridan, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Literally, you can message them. They message you back in 10 minutes. They're nice. They're really nice people. Have a good time. Make sure to support local.
So, we took the last week off, but I told you I needed a week off. You know what you told me?
Fuck off.
You said,
I will fuck you, all right? I will enter you.
But we did
Oh, you missed that clip.
And I know I actually just uploaded it just while you're talking. So, but it's okay. I'm back. We're back, and I feel good. And let's talk movies.
I don't
dude.
think Chris ever feels good.
Dude,
That's a lie.
That's true. I honestly don't feel always awesome. Let's talk movies. The Nun II, directed by Michael Chaves. He directed other things like The Nun, the Casa Leona. So he knows his nuns because he did the first one too. Also written by Richard Naing, who also wrote The Autopsy of Jane Doe and EI, and also Akela Cooper, who was the screenplay for Megan or M3gan and Malignant, that sort of thing. This stars the amazing Taissa Farmiga.
So you know Bishop Form?
How do you?
Because he helped me when I was younger.
Also, Jonas Bloquet as Maurice.
Jealous husband or angry father?
Storm Reid as Deborah.
It ends this way for everyone sooner or later, right?
And Anna Popplewell as Kate.
You have more power than anyone around you, and people will want it.
Also, this stars Caitlin Rose Downey as Sophie, Suzanne Bertish as Madame Laurent, Leontine de Simone, and let's see, Natalia Safran as Sister Chloe. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for The Nun II?
Once upon a time in a sorry.
That's a different one.
Flying Nun.
Yeah, Flying Nun.
Anyway. A follow-up to the enigmatic gothic horror about a strong evil that haunts and causes supernatural harm to everybody it comes in contact with. After the events of the first film, the said powerful evil now begins to spread in 1956 throughout a town in France as word gets out a priest has been violently murdered. A finish contemplatively in her novel, Sister Irene begins to investigate the murder, only to find a demon behind it, the same evil that terrorized her in the original film as Nun, like whom she once again soon comes to counter.
Yeah, so this movie, if you guys like The Nun, I imagine you like this. It's a bit different because one of the things that I look at horror films is this felt more like a superhero movie to me than a horror film.
Really?
Yeah, to me, like especially the ending. Not a problem. I just thought it seemed big. You know what I mean?
No, it didn't. But we have arguments here. Give me your argument on that, and I'll tell you what I thought.
Okay, so for the very beginning, it starts out like you see Taissa Farmiga, and it's been a while since I've seen the first Nun. I didn't go back and rewatch it. So I was like,
I did today. I actually watched The Nun earlier today.
Okay, so you remember the characters, and for some reason they changed Maurice's. They changed Frenchie's named Maurice for some fucking reason. Like they changed called him Frenchie in the first movie, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're supposed to remember who Maurice is." Right, like so anyway, but I like Taissa Farmiga. She's got this great nun face, you know what I mean. But one of the things that I really appreciate was the opening scene of this. I really like that.
How did you like the opening scene?
I
what do you mean you like the opening scene?
I like, you know, I don't want to give it away because the opening scene is kind of a thing, but there's the opening credit scene and then it goes to the school. But man, I didn't dislike this, but I couldn't find a reason for it to really exist.
All right, one, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to throw this one out there. I'm just going to start. I'm going to get in it. I'm going to dump dive. All right,
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah.
One, the problem was the first 20 minutes of the movie didn't feel like anything like the last part of the movie.
Oh yeah, not at all.
It was completely different.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just that. It was like the pacing was different. You know, like it was just weird. It's just like kind of like slow and steadily, and then all of a sudden, she's not facing the nun. You want to know? Here we go. I got it as a fact. Are you ready? Where's it at?
Yeah. So when
2 minutes and 57 seconds was the only amount of time. For some reason, all of a sudden there's this possessed dude chasing her. There's a possessed little girl chasing her. There's some demon dude that popped the fuck up. She's not fighting the nun. She's facing like, yeah, you know what? It does feel like a superhero movie because it was like the fucking nun versus the goddamn Sinister Six.
That's what I'm saying. Like in like all the I'm not getting into destruction at the end of it. I'm like felt like a super movie in that aspect that everything was just so catastrophic. And you know, when you do a horror film, part of the horror is the fact that that nothing can help you, but in a way that like it just seems like it felt like that as in it felt like a super
visually.
movie.
Let's go to the positives.
Okay.
Let's not just keep bashing.
Okay.
Let's get some positives in it.
There was some
visually.
There's some great parts. Great parts.
Visually, this thing was beautiful.
Yeah.
What scene was it? This scene right here,
Mm-hmm.
the magazine stand scene.
Yeah.
Is one of the best visual effects I've seen the entire year.
Yeah.
I won't give away what happens there, but it's this beautifully done visual effect. But the thing is, that was in the trailer. So if you don't even want to go see the movie, you can see that in the trailer.
Yeah. And
you know,
a lot of stuff was a lot of the nun stuff, the quote nun stuff, was in the trailer. 2 minutes and 57 seconds to show the nun, most of that shit's in the trailer.
Yeah.
Which is upsetting.
It was fine. I mean, about like the first 20 minutes of it, I was kind of bored.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this is the thing. Before I watched The Nun today, the original first Nun,
yeah.
I did not remember a single part of it. Do you remember a single part of it?
No, I didn't remember.
Something right now, out of your head that happened in that movie.
I just remember the underground scene, and I didn't remember that these are the same characters either. Like I was like, oh, these are new characters.
No, same characters. Yeah, both same characters.
Yeah, apparently.
Same actors too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I didn't remember. Like,
I mean, remember there was a scene where like the big crucifix came down and almost killed someone. Okay, I didn't know that until I watched the movie again.
But
I'm pretty sure we reviewed The Nun. Didn't we review The Nun?
Yeah, and I want to correct myself. Corn Hardy directed the first Nun, not Michael Chaves. But that's administrative details. Okay, so when it comes to this one, I liked some of the deaths that happened. Like the very first death, I thought that was.
I do like some of the deaths, which is good, especially in horror movies.
Yeah. That first death is amazing. That first death is incredible. I was almost like, this is gonna be awesome, and I was let down. It seems less like other Conjuring movies. Like you said, other Conjuring movies, Jesus comes to save the day, and that's sort of here, but not really. You know,
not really. I don't think Jesus mattered.
Not in this one. The last one, definitely.
I think wasn't there a holy water scene where it kind of like sucked out all the holy water?
Yeah, blew it up, and I was like, that was badass.
but there are badass parts to this, and I understand why you're still going all in on The Nun, because The Nun was spooky as shit in The Conjuring.
Yeah, and it's part of the Conjuring universe, you know. But are you?
I don't know, man. It was all right, but it wasn't like Exorcist, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like,
do we need more Conjuring films? Do you want a Conjuring universe based around the Warrens?
this is the #1 movie at the box office.
And do you want that though?
It doesn't matter what we want.
Sometimes it does. You and I.
It's about the dollar.
But you and I, we're not about the dollars.
If people didn't want this, it wouldn't be #1 the second weekend.
I know, but you and I, we are movie people. We're not about the dollars. What did you think? Do you think this should have been #1 this weekend? If you were a movie-going public, would you say, "Hey, yeah, let's do the Nun II"?
Wait. Give me a second. I'm gonna answer that.
All right, Neil's getting cake, or he's gonna show me something. Maybe he's got merch of the Nun, or he's gonna just come in here with his dick out, wagging about, and then we get kicked off YouTube. YouTube and Twitch.
Dang it, Chris.
Okay.
I can't be X-rated anymore. You won't let me. Chris, how many Conjuring movies do you want?
Do I want? I'm fine if they stop now. Honestly.
Cool. So, Chris.
Oh, you have a hat.
Is it all about family?
Oh yeah.
Fast X hat.
Guys, if you guys go see this,
I can't even hear you.
Oh, if you guys
go ahead.
If you guys go see this, stick around. There's a mid-credit scene. I've been feeling that.
Oh, it was cute. Yeah, it was cute.
I feel like every time I go see a movie, I don't check the credits. I'm like, is there any credit scenes? Because Marvel conditioned us that way to expect mid-credits or end credit sequence. And then I think that's our first actually Conjuring Universe film that actually has a mid-credit sequence. So.
Oh, really? Did it?
Yeah. So,
right.
Let's talk about Storm Reid real quick.
But there is an end credit sequence. Okay, look. If you want to take the girl and to the horror movie, this is a good little horror movie.
Oh yeah, and if
I'm not by any means, it's not going to win any awards.
If you want Catholic horror, good all the way. You're gonna get freaked out by this movie.
Catholic. If you live in northern Indiana, where I'm from, this is right up your fucking.
You're gonna be scared shitless. But I want to mention real quick. I want to mention that one. I thought the little girl was very good. I thought that the
little girl was great.
I love that. I love the
Don't
French.
call a little girl. You know how to look up stuff.
Okay.
Look it up.
Okay.
What's her name? Anna. Oh yeah, I can't.
Caitlin Rose Downey. Caitlin Rose Downey.
Oh, it's Caitlin Rose Downey. Okay.
And I thought
Arwen Homewood. Okay.
I love the relationship she had with Maurice, Sophie, and Maurice. It's a very heartwarming part of the movie. It's probably my favorite part of the movie is when they hung out and they were friends. You know, like that's
right.
But I like that. I thought Storm Reid was great. You know, as the Alabama girl who comes to France or Romania where the fuck they're at.
Maurice was cool.
Yeah,
he did great.
Oh yeah.
The characters are fine. It was just like
this didn't need to get made, right? It seemed very.
No, it's not that it didn't need to get made. Dude, 90% of the movies we watch don't need to be made.
All right, okay, but it seems like they went a really weird way back to bring it back.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think they went weird because I like the story that they did. I like some of the story. I like the idea.
But it was totally uneven.
Why the nun was there.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know why we needed 17 bad guys in this movie.
Yeah, and it's totally
there were
uneven.
so many bad guys.
Yeah, they're like,
it's like again, Chris, let me pop that up again. In the movie The Nun II, the nun is only in it for less than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like Beetlejuice 1.
Yeah, and there was a black goat there, which I thought was cool. Obviously, obviously.
Yeah. I got that you'd like the black goat.
But
there were so many creatures these people were fighting that the nun controlled them, or it's because of the possession of whatever bull crap reason they gave me. Hey dude, make the nun,
and also
and just like have the nun come in with maybe make her do some psycho shit where she's like
I'm not trying to, it's a horror film, I'm not fucking with it that much, but like the things that she did.
Your mother, bro. Your mother.
What'd she say?
Did you read the chat?
No.
Here, don't even go. Don't even go. I'll put it full screen, bro. You know, I don't even care.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Chat overlay. Here it is. We'll show this one right here. And it says, I saw the trailer, scary as hell. If I want to be scared, I can go to Walmart in Louisiana. Love you.
I'm seeing her this weekend, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Say hi.
Hey, Mom. I'll see you soon. Man. Wait
a minute. Are you driving down there?
Yeah.
You're driving down to Texas.
We're going to drive to Oklahoma City.
Oh, I see. So you couldn't stop by Gus's Fried Chicken, stop by Tulsa, drop it off.
Oh, yes, what you want? You want some fried chicken? Dude, I'll be seeing you here in a couple months. I'll be coming down to you.
Whatever. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, yeah, this movie was it was like your mom said, it was scary. And for people that don't watch a bunch of movies like me and Chris, or literally love horror movies like me and Chris, this is not going to be your cup of tea. But at the same time, I just feel like it's too much.
Yeah, and also like you and I must be immune to jump scares now because there were a ton of these in that, but I didn't get freaked out once.
125 jump scares, and not once was I scared by it.
But people in front of me, dude, I saw these people in front of me. They were.
Oh no, yeah. There's a whole row of teenagers.
Terrified.
You can see they're on a date.
Yeah.
Because you know me, when I do these, I always like sit up way back row. Yeah. I'm way back row because I gotta bust out my phone every now and then to try to write.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I don't have my notebook here.
Yeah, man. The Nun II.
But like literally,
it's fine. It's whatever.
It's fine. All right. Let me get my quote book. We'll do some quotes and then we'll move on.
Yeah, and Neil, I guess we'll give our score after Neil does some quotes. Usually when Neil does quotes, that's when I yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, so you know that I just said that you're a bitch.
Yeah, I heard that. Fuck you.
Right in front of your mama.
Hey.
All right, that's kidding. No, your mom's gone.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm sorry to tell you that on the podcast. Your mom's dead. Anyway.
Come on, dude.
I know. I wouldn't want to do that to anybody. All right, Chris, let's go over some quotes. Body of Christ. Body of Christ. Body of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has a six-pack, dude. She didn't feel like she had anything to confess. For that, she should confess. One by one, the sisters found themselves murdered. Looks like... Oh, can't read it. We are playing a game to find the devil. St. Lucy, saint of the blind, killed by pagans. Remember when you were a pagan?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we all were at some point.
Did your mom know about that?
I'm not a pagan, dude. I'm not
you and your brother used to sacrifice animals in your bedroom?
Come on, dude. We did not do that.
I'm just kidding. I know. Nobody's left. Don't worry. Everybody left. All right. There she is, back from the dead. I saw what the demon wants. There's something wrong with the school. Something doesn't feel right. Something that's not supposed to be. This demon was once an angel. This is time. It is time to send this thing back to hell. Okay, I had to read what it was said. It can take any form. It will take a form to prey on you. I think there is someone up the stairs. What is that thing? It's the devil. This is a teacup full of my blood. That's it.
Okay, so my score on this is a 3.3, 3.4. Not
liar.
It's all right, man. So I feel, so like, there's a place for jump scares, and this is the place for them. I usually not a fan of jump scares.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not a fan of jump scares when it comes to horror films. It doesn't really scare me, but I understand there's a place for them. And the Conjuring Universe is where they all hide. All those jump scares, the Conjuring Universe. So the Nun II, if you like those Conjuring films, if you like the Nun I, you'll like this. But it was okay. You know, I didn't hate it, didn't love it.
I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. Yeah, both of us. We didn't hate him. We didn't love it. It was just a movie.
What you giving it? What's your score?
What'd you give it again?
3.3.
I'm gonna have 3.0.
Okay, fair enough.
I just thought, okay, this is why it's a 3.0, guys. One, the first 20, 30 minutes of this movie felt nothing like the last hour of it.
Totally uneven, for sure.
Totally uneven. The pacing was off.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like
the last 15 minutes, that 20 minutes went on for way too long. By the way, way too long.
Yeah, and it was just not that. It was like, why is there 942 creatures?
We want the
Why
nun.
are these people fighting everyone? Dude, your movie is called The Nun. You made money because of how crazy The Nun looks.
How creepy she is.
You don't put a Nightmare on Elm Street out there and Freddy Krueger's only in it for 2 minutes.
Yeah, and you'd be pissed. You'd be so upset, by the way, if that was the case. If Dream Warrior was just those kids, yeah, you'd be upset.
I think New Nightmare is the nearest one that did that.
Oh, you were upset by it.
Yeah, the Wes Craven's New Nightmare when it's in reality or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It was really meta.
Well,
that one.
the Freddy Krueger's not around enough in that movie.
But The Nun 2, Neil gets it 3, I gave 3.3. Neil, what is the score for The Nun 2 on RottenTomatoes.com?
70.
74%. There's also a scary audience says, better than the first one, The Nun 2 makes up for its so-so story with plenty of fun jump scares. Okay. All right. What's the critic score on The Nun 2 on Rotten Tomatoes?
Your mom.
No, it's not that. It's not a number.
Oh, well, stop telling me about your mom, dude. It's weird.
I'm not talking about my mom, no.
Critic score is, they gave it a 60.
They gave it 51%.
Oh, dude, okay, it wasn't that bad off.
Critics' consensus is scarier than its predecessor. The Nun 2 makes up for an entertaining addition to the Conjuring franchise, despite not being the most original horror sequel. Okay, fair. I'm going to read a good review and a bad review.
Fair.
Fair. Yeah. So this is what Katie Walsh of the Tribune News Service says. She says, and this is really short, another snooze. 2 out of 4. And this is what Christy Lemire of Breakfast All Day says. Says, actually like this better than the first Nun in terms of atmosphere, in terms of mood, and then eventually 4:59, there's some emotional groundedness that makes up for that the first one lacks. Well, okay. So there. That's the Nun 2. It's the number 1 at the box office.
Tell me more.
You want more? Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's it. That's Nun 2. And Neil's, I think, still trying to pull news, right? Or you still have that stuff?
Your face is trying to pull up more news, yeah. This is the Movies Don't Suck in Southern News. I'm going to read stuff to Chris. He better like it, or I'm going to take him and kill him in the woods.
So my favorite thing with you hitting that news button is Neil's at the mercy of when I hit the news. He's like, fuck. You want to do it?
I know. I'm not done, you dick.
Yeah.
Whereas because I'm trying to put them in order. So I like, if I don't want to read one, I don't have to.
Yeah, I got you. I understand.
And now I lost the order. And that's what I was trying to do. But you're just like, screw you, Neil. Why would you want to be ready for something?
I know, right? I get it.
I know. Barbie star Margot Robbie, Harold and Kumar, Cal Penn, and John Chow. Also, Kevin Bacon and others are now on the picket line.
Oh, good. I mean...
they're all down there. Protests are expected to take place at studios and networks in Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, and Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah, Comic-Con. The people aren't there at Comic-Con. They just have, like... Who do they have there? It's just like vendors?
There's nobody there. Yeah. The strike is initiated due to issues surrounding streaming and the potential use of AI. We all know that stuff, but they just wanted to tell you, hey, now the big celebrities are going to be a part of it.
Well, I hope so.
All right. Peter Waller and all those people over at Orion, you know, that theater that makes a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't. They're not around anymore.
All right.
Anyway.
Orion disappeared? Okay.
Yeah. This is what I watched. I watched one of them. I was actually watching one of them today. RoboDoc is now available out there for people to watch. It's 4 episodes. Now, episode 3, Blood, Set, and Steel, was released on September 12th. So I saw episode 4. So I saw the new one.
Okay.
So I don't know which one that was. I'm trying to... Oh, Screenbox. That's why I wanted to tell, because we used Screenbox before.
Yeah.
And you get free 7 days if you go to Screenbox. So you can use a trial, watch all 4 episodes, and then just cancel it. That's what I do when I want to watch them.
If you guys don't want to give money to the people, yeah, just go and do that.
That's what I do all the time. I just create a new email, go do a 7-day trial of the place I want to watch something, and then just delete it afterwards.
Yeah, you're fine. You got it done. You're good.
You know, it's human.
Yep.
The Crow producer of the new reboot says he's going to try to kick off an extended universe.
You'd be about that. I mean, I'm sure the writer of the crew would be about that too.
If they do it right. Film producer Sam Pressman claims that the upcoming reboot of The Crow will blow people away. I mean, who doesn't want to get blown away? The original 1994 starring Brandon Lee became a cult classic, but Lee's tragic death during production. The reboot is set to release in 2024. Will feature Bill Skarsgård as Eric Draven. Aims to explore other avenues like video games and animated series to expand the property.
Okay, that'd be cool. Video games are about like video games.
They got to do it in the style of James O'Barr. They don't do it in the style of James O'Barr. I don't give a shit about him. Tim Burton says Beetlejuice 2 was 99.9% done just before the strike.
I know. I wonder what the other 0.1% is. 0.01% is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know, but you and I are excited about it. It's gonna happen. We're gonna see it.
It's set for September of 2024. Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, Jenna Ortega, of course. And he said, I feel grateful we got what we got. Literally, it was a day and a half. We know what we have to do. It literally is 99.9% done.
I'm excited for it. Let's see.
It's Tim Burton. How can you not be? Hey, man, you want to move to California?
It costs so much money.
But this would be the ultimate. In Pasadena, California.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I know exactly the address of the house we'll move in.
Okay.
1103 Fairview Avenue in Pasadena, California.
That's where we're moving to, you and I?
Yep.
Why?
Because me and you are going to pay the $1.8 million to move into, are you ready?
Yeah.
The Halloween house.
Dope.
Dude, are you down? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's a 3-story house with a basement. I'm sure we can find enough room to keep ourselves separated.
Yeah. You know, I can we'll hang out. We have a common area. You have bedroom. I have bedroom. Me and wife. Yeah.
No. You guys will have like one of us will have the attic. One of us will have the main floor in the middle.
In the basement. The basement's the studio. The podcast studio.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're not even gonna fuck around. Like that's not gonna be what it's gonna be. But yeah, it's up for sale right now. $1.8 million.
Do you have it? Can you get the down payment?
I don't even know.
Okay. All right.
Well, I remember a couple months ago, I was like, Chris Pine wants to become a director.
Yeah. Oh, no. I think I read about this, actually.
Chris Pine gets one of the worst Rotten Tomatoes scores as a directorial debut. The movie's called Pool Man. I haven't seen it. You haven't seen it. I haven't even heard of it.
It's
I didn't know this.
It's a film festival. They filmed screen it, I think. Fantastic.
All right, Pool Man, directed by Chris Pine, is receiving negative reviews on the first project as director with a score of less than 25%.
Dude, maybe he's not the best Chris in Hollywood. Okay.
But anyway, ask the question you're gonna ask.
He's not the best Chris in Hollywood anymore, is he?
Dude, we all know who the best Chris in Hollywood. And the thing is, we knew it way before Chris Pine, Chris fucking Evans, before Chris. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Chris Pratt. Before that.
Yeah, before all them.
It's Christopher Walken, right? It's Chris Walken.
Chris Hemsworth. Oh, you already know. I was going to say Christopher Walken.
Wait, that's the best, that's the best Chris in Hollywood, right? We agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fine.
I don't know. He might be an asshole in real life.
We don't know.
Your favorite actor from Community is getting his own standalone film in the Star Wars universe. Donald Glover. Donald Glover is getting his own. They were going to do a series, but now they decided they're going to short it down. He is getting his own Lando movie.
Yeah, great. Is it Billy Dee Williams still alive, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lucasfilms confirms that Lando. Yeah, Billy Dee hasn't died yet. Disney series will now be developed into a movie starring Donald Glover, who will also co-write it with his brother.
Oh yeah, Steven Glover, right? That's his brother's name.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm like, Yeah.
Billy D. Williams, who originally portrayed Lando, is going to be involved in some way. Fans can speculate about the possibility of a film that jumps between timelines and features different Landos.
I think Billy D. Williams was going to stand on the set and just drink Colt 45 the whole time.
That'd be awesome. Drink Colt 45. John Carpenter goes on record saying that Brian Fuller's remake of Christine will probably completely blow his away.
I believe it. We'll see it.
It's John Carpenter.
Yeah, it's JC.
I mean, it's JC, bro. I can't. He's tattooed. One of his movies is tattooed on me. By any means, if he says Brian Fuller's going to blow him out of the water.
You know, he still plays it. That dude, the John Carpenter, is a big video game fan. He's playing them now, even.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know the guy personally.
He is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's favorite ICP song turned into movies celebrating its 30th anniversary. Hocus Pocus is returning to theaters this week. You know it's based off an ICP song?
I'm pretty sure that it predates that song, like the term Hocus Pocus.
No, it doesn't. What year did this song? What year did it? 30 years ago.
It's spelled H-O-K, isn't it?
Okay, so 30 years ago, that's 1993. Okay, when did ICP's Hocus Pocus come out? It's had Hocus Pocus up this great Malenko. 97. Okay,
Yeah.
It does. But anyway. But you can check out, there are going to be a bunch of different dates across the entire, it starts on the October 6th in local theaters. So literally just look up your dates, go, if you want to go see Hocus Pocus in the theater and never did.
Neil and I will probably be talking about a lot of horror films in October. There's so much.
Oh yeah, we love horrors. Marvel special Werewolf by Night. If you haven't seen that on Disney, it's awesome. It's in black and white. It's really good. Yeah, it adds the whole horror genre into the DC. I mean, not DC. I'm sorry, the Marvel universe. They are now redoing it in color because everybody's like, I don't like watching it because it's in black and white. So Disney Plus will have a colored version of this. They're working on it right now, and it's gonna be debuting on Hulu. Don't have a date yet, but yeah, Hulu. You know what Hulu does to me?
What does it do? Sorry, I didn't
there's a button I think you have. It says what it does.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I got.
You're blank.
I will fuck you. All right, I will enter you.
Anyway.
Sorry, I have to mute this because the dogs are going nuts or playing, and it makes it sound like a bear attack's happening in the background. Do you hear that?
That's awesome.
Okay.
Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
Nobody's really going to argue with you. AMC doesn't want to play with Jigsaw.
They're not playing. They're not doing the Saw movies.
Anyway, demands removal of the Saw X parody of Nicole Kidman's ad campaign. Now, if you don't know this, guys, me and Chris, we go to AMC theater usually a lot. We do the movie pass or whatever because it just makes it easier for us to go see a bunch of movies for really cheap.
Yeah.
There used to be a thing called Movie Pass. That thing
that was really the emphasis of the show. Now, since AMC does that 3 movies a week, fuck, we go there.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah.
So at right before your movie, there's this whole Nicole Kidman. I have the light go down. I could probably say it word for word.
I have the shirt. I have the shirt with her on it. Like I have.
Really?
Yeah. Visual Tears says, in here, heartbreak feels good in a place like this, and picture of her face. I worked at a theater, and they're like, they thought I was crazy, but
Okay, so this is what the summary of this is. Fans of AMC cinemas are familiar with the repetitive and annoying "We Make Movies Better" ad, which Nicole Kidman plays before every movie starts. The parody ad by Lionsgate for Saw X featuring Jigsaw Puppet is seeing positive feedback in social media from those who tired of the original AMC ad. Other parodies of the AMC ads, such as from Saturday Night Live, have done it, and so many other people.
I've seen it.
So I guess
it's amazing. I love that. I love it. I wasn't really excited for Saw X, but since I saw that for you, I'm like, they got something going good here. So,
Tim Burton wants you all to know that yes, Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Jackson, and Michael Keaton, or Catherine O'Hara, I'm sorry, and Michael Keaton. I know, whatever, dude. I fuck up. It's called being human.
Okay.
Catherine O'Hara Winona Ryder and Michael Keaton, when they all together, they all bawled. Yes, because it is emotional, just like the good old days.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for Beetlejuice. I really can't.
Yeah.
Russell Brand has raped people. That's it.
I heard that, and I believe it.
I don't know. He's being Russell Brand is facing allegations of rape and abusive behavior from 4 women during his time as a presenter and an actor. Oh, you mean the guy who was on heroin? Fucking did dumb shit. All right. Anyway, let's move on. I just don't get it. Like, when you see someone like Marilyn Manson on the screen, and you're like, oh my God, I need to meet him. What do you think he's going to be like in person?
Oh, yeah.
Like Russell Brand or anybody. Like, seriously.
You're like,
what do you guys think these people are going to be like when you go meet these people?
Well, I'm not thinking.
I never. Okay. I own every
on.
album of Marilyn Manson's directly off of the press, right?
Yeah.
Never one. And I went to over 60 of his concerts easily. I've never once in my brain thought, he looks like an abusive asshole. I need to go meet him.
Well, again, I'm not blaming women for going to a rock star. I'm not blaming women for sleeping with them.
Russell Brand though.
I watched Forgetting Sarah Marshall when I was sick last week, and it's still fucking.
Nice.
It's still hilarious shit. It's still very funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna diss it. I'm just.
Yeah. He's trying to find another.
Paranormal Activity set to haunt theaters with new stage adaptation.
That'd be interesting. I would like to see how they do that.
After nearly 2 years without a new film, Paranormal Activity will be adapted as a stage play, expanding the story to reach live audiences. Acclaimed producer Simon Friend has acquired the rights to the story, with screenwriter Levi Holloway penning it. The Paranormal Activity proved to be a pioneer within the horror genre, which it is. Fine footage.
1%.
I mean, that one brought it back. I mean, Blair Witch Project's like one of the.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Cannibal Holocaust is the first found footage one.
Yeah, but if you're gonna talk about like modern, like the way it was today, Blair Witch, and then it sort of faded away, and then we had Paranormal Activity, which is almost that was more like a viral thing. I feel like it really went into the home surveillance part of it, and probably went cheaper because it was all like house cameras.
Your mom went cheaper.
Hey, come on. But
George A. Romero, do you know who that guy is?
Yeah, he's a zombie guy.
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. They're expanding that universe now into a podcast series.
Is it? We gotta get into that.
Bloody Disgusting and George Romero Foundation are partnering to create a new podcast series set in Romero's Living Dead universe. The series will feature 4 writers who will create their own mini-season set in Romero's zombie films. The first mini-season, Price's Cargo, follows a crew trying to survive a flight after a reanimated body causes chaos. The podcast will debut in October.
We'll check this out. I'll check it out for sure.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm going to pop it in. Hey, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Can I take your
order?
Yeah.
November 22nd, buddy.
That's when Good Burger 2 is coming out?
They just released the date today. November 22nd, we're going to go see Good Burger.
Man, I haven't seen the first one, so I have to go see the first one.
Oh, darn. You have to watch another movie. Let's see. Terrifier 2 and 1 are both being re-released in the theaters. We all knew that.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen, like, we did that when Terrifier 2 came out. It's great. I mean,
oh, God, I love Terrifier. I got to watch it again already.
First one's...
Universal Pictures is... Now, see, again, this is a good idea. I like it when they do stuff that hasn't been rebooted 100 million times.
Okay.
Is rebooting something. They're remaking it. Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
I mean, I love Angela Lansbury.
Okay, so
Angela Lansbury in the original.
Are they doing a movie?
As Jessica Fletcher.
Are they doing a movie? Are they doing a TV series?
Here, let me read it. Universal Pictures has commissioned a film adaptation of Murder, She Wrote. They beloved murder mystery series starring Angela Lansbury as Jessie Fletcher. I mean, you'll have to get somebody else.
Yeah. So
please don't get Melissa. Don't get Melissa McCarthy.
Oh my God.
Come on.
I would take.
I'm just gonna ask.
I see that.
I love Melissa McCarthy. I'm just saying this seems like one of those roles that they'd get her for.
Yeah.
And I don't think she fits it. I think you need someone that's serious.
Meryl Streep or something.
I don't know Meryl Streep, but like in between Meryl Streep and Miss McCarthy. Who's in the middle? Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, but I still...
Reese Witherspoon? I don't know.
Okay, the thing is that you gotta pick someone who, because Angela Lansbury, she's great, we loved her, but she didn't really have any sex appeal. You know what I mean? So they gotta find someone who's great, but I mean that's this is again the territory I want to talk about. So yeah, they'll pick someone else. I don't know.
The people that are writing this movie are also the people who are working on Wolfman with Ryan Gosling and Bride with Scarlett Johansson.
Bride? The Bride Frankenstein. Okay.
It just says Bride. It doesn't say Bride of Frankenstein. It just says Bride.
But it's the monster. It's the Universal monster movie.
It's Universal, so probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Director Aubrey says, "Fuck you guys. You released Flash and you didn't release Batgirl." You just saw Flash the first time this week. He's like, my Batgirl was more grounded in the Gotham City that Michael Keaton's in.
I feel like that they should have released it during this strike thing. They could have released it on HBO Max or something. You know. But it's still like behind the vault, and I really like to see it, honestly.
Well, Little Mermaid didn't make much money at the box office, but now it is the number 2 most watched thing ever on Disney Plus.
Also, Elemental's out there too. We need to talk about that movie. We need to see Elemental.
Maybe someday. Takiti Waititi wants you all to know why it's taking so long to make his Star Wars movie. Him and Sean Levy are directors who will play a significant role in the future of Star Wars, but project seems to be having a long way to go. May take longer to develop Star Wars story, but is promising choice for the franchise. He's also working on a live-action adaptation of Akira and a highly acclaimed anime that we all know. And he's also working... Oh, he just finished One Piece, which everybody loves. Have you seen One Piece?
No, but I know it's based off an anime.
Yeah, and everybody's loving it.
Okay. Well,
so
we'll see.
This year is the 30th anniversary of the best Batman movie ever made in the history of Batman. Batman: Mask of the Phantasm has received a 4K upgrade for celebrating its service. The release comes with several special features, including... Are you ready to cry? I'm ready to cry.
Oh, no. You're about to cry.
A featurette on the DVD will be Kevin Conroy, I Am the Night. There'll be extensive clips of him talking about the movie and his role as Batman and the legacy of Batman.
So, okay. You probably want that. Yeah.
I always... Oh, your favorite guy. Where is it? Your favorite guy is releasing Triple X4.
Oh, come on. We don't need a 4.
We
barely needed 1. You know, we barely needed 1.
It's all about family.
Yeah.
It's all about family, man.
Just go into Pitch Black, dude, to make a better movie than Riddick. You can do that, right?
Yeah. Netflix acquired rights to Anna Kendrick's Thriller. Bright Side 2 is still in the works, but can't be because of strike. Sean Levy once talked about Deadpool 3 and all the ongoing cameos that are rumored. Director Sean Levy's response: the film will feature a road trip through the multiverse and expected to follow Deadpool and Wolverine as they try to escape the collapsing of Fox's X-Men world.
Interesting.
I love it. I'm there all
day. So
are
we introducing the X-Men in this movie?
Well, Wolverine's in it.
Well, I mean, but the other X-Men, like they gotta bring him to the MCU somehow.
You know, Wolverine's an X-Men, right?
I'm talking about the other X-Men. Talking about the other X-Men.
Final Destination 6 has a key original character reportedly returning to the next installment. After over 10 years, Final Destination is returning with Final Destination 6. The horror sequel to be directed by Zach. I'm going to mess this name up. Lipovitsky.
Okay. I'll go with that.
And Adam Stein.
Okay.
And will start production after the strike ends. Writing team aims to connect the story to all the original films, according to the creator, Jeffrey Reid. All right.
Cool. I mean, Final Destination 6, we'll see it.
Ryan Gosling has been added. That's what I said.
You said Gosling, it's Gosling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't care what your mom says.
Move on with it.
What's your name again?
Chris Owen.
Yeah.
What's my
Anyway,
address?
Ryan is being submitted for the best actor to the Oscars for his role as Knuff.
Knuff?
Yeah, Knuff. This is Knuff.
Is this a movie coming out? Like I don't know if this is.
No, it's his character in Barbie.
Oh, gotcha. I get that shirt, by the way. I am Knuff.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought you'd get that right away.
I was, dude.
Oh my
I'm
God,
fucked up.
I feel
I'm
so
fucked
bad.
up. I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Are you doing drugs again, sir?
I'm not. I've never.
Everybody, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch is retiring from acting. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, I know.
But, he owns a burger joint. He'll be fine.
Yeah, the Wahlburgers. You had that Wahlburger yet? They have
What
one.
was that? Remember? Yeah, I just had it in Arlington.
Yeah, they have them here. They have them here, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Anyway.
okay, man. They're not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was actually a good burger. I'm not going to lie. And the guy working there thought I was a Wahlburger the whole time.
You did?
Or Wahlberg, whatever.
Was that, you're here, and you're like, yeah. Give me free
They were all being very quiet around us, and like we're like the only people sitting at the bar, and they're like all being very quiet.
You should have said that. You should have said so. I'm Wahlberg. Do I get free food here?
No,
Oh.
I didn't know. We didn't know until like the end.
Okay.
Like then he's like, "Oh wait a minute, you're not a Wahlberg," and I was like, "No."
You should have said you were.
Anyway,
I mean, like,
last but not least, Chris, let's get to the second movie here in a second. Underworld,
the one with the Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, completely getting rebooted.
With Kate Beckinsale not in the picture.
Director Lynn Wiseman has confirmed that a reboot of the Underworld franchise is still in the works. Wiseman clarified the plans for revival are focused on a small screen adaptations rather than 6 sequel and the big screen. Underworld, despite mixed critical receptions, I mean, come on, one movie was up, one movie was down.
Yeah.
It's kind of the way it was. Like Rise of the Lycans. Anyway, making it a viable property for a reboot or TV adaptation. I get it. Let's do it. Chris, that's the news.
Oh shit! Sorry. No, it's hard to switch over to. That was news.
That was the movies that don't suck and some of the news. I told Chris a bunch of stuff. He's now confused. I think he's on acid.
Let's talk Haunting Venice, directed by Kenneth Branaugh. He directed all the other Orient Express, including Oscar-nominated movies like Belfast, and he was in Oppenheimer. He was in Fireheart. He was in Tenet. This dude's a knighted British citizen. He's a national treasure. Written by Michael Green. Michael Green wrote things such as Logan, Blade Runner, the 2049, the Green Lantern. But he wrote this one. He also and this was also based on the novel Halloween by Agatha Christie. This stars the amazing
Halloween Party, dude.
Thank you. Halloween and the Ween, the WE apostrophe, the old way. That's Halloween Party. Directed, this stars the amazing Kenneth Branaugh is Hercule Poirot. The H is silent.
There was right, there was wrong. Now there is you.
This also stars Demi Dornan as Dr. Leslie Ferrier.
The thoughts, the feelings that I experience are way beyond anything that you could call fantasies.
Also, Tina Fey is Eridin Gulliver. Goddamn.
So it broke my heart to see these evil forces descend upon Charlottesville, and
also Michelle Yeoh as Mrs. Reynolds.
Maybe it's like you said. Maybe there is something out there.
So stars Kelly Riley as Rowena Drake, Camille Cotton as Omogo Simoff, Jude Hill as Leopold Ferrier, Emma Laird as Desmonda. There's all kinds of fucking people in this movie. Well, let's read the storyline for this.
I'm going to tell you something. You're going to have to knock out so many fucks out of this damn podcast. Because you literally just said fuck like 6 times since you started that. It's like when that Limp Bizkit took this father and this little kid up on stage at Rocklahoma a couple weeks ago. And he goes, man, I'm going to give you front row. And he goes, then he starts singing this fucked up world in a fucked up face. Everybody wrong with a fucked up. Anyway.
It's funny.
Anyway, so here we go. Where are we at? Movie? What movie are we talking about?
The Haunting of Venice.
Haunting of Venice. In post-World War II Venice, Poirot, now retired and living in his own exile, reluctantly attends a seance. But when one of the guests is murdered, it is up to the former detective to once again uncover the killer.
So, did you expect more spooky elements in this?
I expected not to know who the killer was right away.
Oh, you did, though.
I did.
Okay, well, that's...
I figured out the whole thing, like, way early in this movie.
But you liked it.
I loved it. I love this guy, kid.
So, the thing is, me and Neil liked Murder in the Orient Express. We really liked The Death on the Nile, and this is the third of those movies. I could make them every 2 years. I'm honest with you. I'm about
yeah,
it.
dude, I don't care. Keep on going.
Yeah.
There, how many of these are there out there?
There are 33 novels based on...
Yeah, 33 novels.
Yeah.
Just keep doing them. Yeah, just keep going, bro.
Because I love Kenneth Branaugh as Hercule Poirot. It's amazing.
Yeah, and Tina Fey did a great job in this.
I hadn't seen it forever, yeah.
Mr. 50 Shades, Mr. Grey did a good job in
Dornan,
it.
Yeah, Jamie Dornan.
Yeah, like it was like definitely a good movie. And by any means, just because I figured it out doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
It's just I look for it. I'm there and I was like, and once one thing started happening, I was like, and then when somebody said something later in the movie, I caught it. I put it all together, and then when he says it at the end, I was like, aha, I caught that.
Michelle Yeoh's in this. She's great.
Michelle Yeoh is great.
Yeah.
She played the psychic.
I want to mention, this is something you don't see a whole lot of movies anymore. This is filmed in Venice, so it's gorgeous. The whole movie is it's a gorgeous movie. The atmosphere is great. Just everything about that makes me want to go to Venice. I know when I get there, I'll be disappointed because such tourists everywhere. I won't see 1940s post-war Italy, but I will see. I would like seeing this. I'm like, man, I can't wait to go there because I hope to one day. It's just super expensive. But this movie it's beautiful. It's got everything you like from the other ones. I think even a little bit better.
I mean, okay. Kenneth has directed and starred in all three of these movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he knows he's got vision.
All him.
Yeah,
this is his body. This is his body work.
This is baby.
And by any means, this is beautifully done. There were some scares.
Yeah, there's some scares.
But I like that they didn't overdo it.
Yeah,
because
they're
telling a story,
mm-hmm.
and I don't think the story needed over scares.
No, and I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Kenneth Hercule Poirot is almost is probably just as good as Glass Onion's Good Detective.
Yeah, you shut your dirty horror mouth.
They're neck and neck, dude.
Dude, nothing is as good as Benoit Blanc.
Okay. I mean, when it comes to the cinematic world, so
yeah, no, they're both good. I would love a movie with that. I mean, I know that they can't because they're two different.
No, we're talking about time travel now. So if
time travel, Poirot shows up and he's like,
I can't imagine I could the Christie fans be on board with that. Imagine the shit they get for.
Oh my god! People would kill them.
Yeah,
they'd be waiting outside the studio to stab them.
Yeah, but this movie is really really fun movie. It's spooky. It's got parts to it, and it's just gorgeous to see. I can understand some people not being into it. Not Neil, however, we're pretty much.
I don't see how you cannot be in this movie. There's there's a lot of movies I'm gonna be like, yeah, I could see how somebody can not be in that movie, like a horror movie or something like that. But this ain't really a horror movie. This is a detective movie. This is like the basics of cinema.
Yeah, and it's also meticulously put together. It's gorgeous. The acting in it was all spot on.
Everybody, Tina Fey and Kenneth just played off of each other really well. So did Michelle Yeoh. Like. The little kid. What was the little kid's name? Can you find the little kid's name?
Hill.
Oh, there it is.
Jude Hill.
Jude Hill. Oh my god, creepy ass fuck.
You get
creepy as hell.
Get a creepy kid in there. Yeah. You get a creepy kid.
And then when it comes to a point in that movie when they're talking to him about something that you have to watch the movie because we're not spoiling this one. But there's a point in this movie when he talks to him, and I was like, I figured that one out too.
But it's a fun movie, and I from the very beginning I was sucked in. I was there.
Oh yeah, I was just there the whole time.
Yeah, and I was excited for this, and I wasn't let down. I'll say that. Oh yeah,
No, the movie was beautifully done, beautifully shot. The direction of the character was awesome. I mean, one of my favorite lines, and I'll say it now before I even read them later. Where is it at? Puree, looks like you've gone from gone silent from cakes, silent cakes.
Oh no.
Oh, silent to cakes from cases.
So
he's no longer doing cases. He's eating cake all the time.
So this is it has a haunting event. So it's a good spooky season movie. I hope people will go to see this because I want more of these movies made.
Mm-hmm. I will read. I'll watch all of these all the time. Keep making them. This was a good one. I liked it. Let's read some quotes and get the heck out of here.
All right, man.
I'm the smartest person in the world I know. And I can't figure it out. So I was like, I'll go talk to the second smartest person. In Venice, we say every house is haunted or curse. Watch out for the mark of the children's. That's who we hear from tonight. The lost girl from the beyond. I thought seeing all the... Nope. Don't know what I wrote. All right. So... Nope. I lost my faith. How sad for you. Yes. How sad I am. No God, no ghosts, no mediums that can speak to the dead. What? I get no credit? That gets no credit for theatrical timing? A typewriter? Not a Ouija board or a crystal ball? I am sorry for your loss, but this oracle is a fake. After their death, there's nothing. After death, there's nothing. There's something. If there is a God, he will not break his silence for you. I love that part. If there's a God, he's not going to break his silence for you. Yeah. I would say to remember me, but you will. Some things cannot be seen. Every murderer was somebody's friend. It's what he does. Well, I mean, what he used to do. I'm helping him now. There's only one answer, and that is not you. You're feeling things, voices. It's All Hallows Eve. That little boy has all the charm of chewing tin foil. Where do you want to go? Well, we want to go to Missouri.
Yeah, I was thinking about myself at that moment.
I laughed so hard at that. I laughed too hard, and people in the audience are kind of like, huh? Anyway,
why is he laughing?
they're like, kind of looking at me. Just saying St. Louis, Missouri to her could get her to fall asleep. I saw demons everywhere. You and I are the same. Wherever we go, death follows. You broke it off and broke her heart just because a woman made you look small. She was the best thing about me. And if there is a soul, you gave hers peace. I love that line. That was great. Anyway, have a good day.
All right, what's your score on this?
I gave us a 4. I mean, it was good. I liked it. It was good. It was, I mean, by any means, it's going to win no awards. No, but I had fun with it. It's a good movie. I'll watch it. I'll watch it 3 times in a row and not get mad at that.
All right, what's the critic score? I mean, what's the audience score on this one for RotTomatoes.com on Venice?
98.
77%.
Dude, what the hell?
What's the critic consensus on this one? What's the critic score?
I don't care anymore. They can die. 68.
78%. Certified fresh. Critics' consensus is a darker and spookier spin of Branagh's Poirot. A Haunting in Venice is a decent Halloween snack whose undemeaning mystery gets a lift for nifty visuals and all-star cast. Yeah, I'm with that. Like, this is a good movie. Like, it's solid. Like, I liked almost everything about this. But I'm gonna go ahead and read a good review and a bad review. Here's Kyle Smith of the Wall Street Journal. He says, I was least interested in the spooky going-ons. Even as I grew increasingly tired of Mr. Brown's labor attempts to twist an ordinary detective story into a horror flick. The film falls flat at the end, though. Whatever. And this is Rich Roper. We all know Rich Roper. He says, a wonderful international cast and an instantly involving murder mystery. And that's really all we wanted. A great cast and murder mystery. We got it. So, thanks for that, Kenneth. I'll watch these all day long.
Yeah, he can make 5 more of these and I'll be happy with it, man.
Yeah. Next week, Dumb Money. Sound good? Is that a theater movie? Dumb Money.
Man, Dumb Money guy was making another movie and I can't remember what it was. I had it in the news somewhere and I just surpassed it.
But do you want to watch that for next week?
Yeah. I like some Dumb Money.
Okay, we'll do that, and we'll watch something on streaming, whether it be Elements or whatever. But yeah, guys,
we can watch RoboDoc.
Yeah, we could. Thanks. It's not a movie though. It's not TV.
I know. I'm just kidding.
It's not TV. It's sucking. Okay, guys. You can find us at Facebook. You can find us at moviesonstuck.net. We're on Facebook.com/moviesonstuck podcast. We're on w2mnet.com. It's a W2 M is in moviesnet.com. We're on a Patreon.com/moviesonstuck. We're on X at TS Podcast and Instagram at TS Podcast. If you guys want to give us some money, go to bonfire.com/moviesonstuck. You'll find our stuff on there. You'll find our shirts and merch. And, if you're listening to us on a device that lets you subscribe, go and subscribe and you'll get this podcast whenever it comes out soon. And wherever you find podcasts, when you find podcasts, find movies that don't suck and some that do. What do we do for small businesses?
If you got a small business, send your information right over to us. All those places, like Chris just said, we'll be more than happy to help you out, give you some free advertisement because we want to help you, the listener, and the people out there, because support local or don't support anything at all.
That's right. All right. You good now? You good? You hungry? You want some cake?
What are we doing again?
You want some cake, right? Some cake.
I need some cake. Yeah. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some to Do. My name's Neil.
I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, no matter where you're lost in the world, if a nun starts chasing you down a hallway in Venice, maybe get out of there in your speedboat. Have a good night.